Hi guys, it's Siobhan the Dragon and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna try and look at two different stories. So let's get on to the first story. Dear Dragon, how do I tell my wife that I don't have money to buy her a Christmas gift this year? I just had a big car repair bill, so I'm still paying off my card. I also promised to help my wife with half her grad school tuition, so I'm also saving for it. How do I tell her that I can't afford the present this year? I feel like it makes me sound bad or I don't love her enough. So the first thing I want to say is, um, well done, man. Well done. The reason I'm saying this is because men in relationships, fathers or husbands, do not get enough praise by society. It's always like, oh, they have to do this because it's their duty and responsibility. But when a woman is a good mother, they celebrate her. When a woman is a good housewife, she's celebrated. Valentine's Day is for women. Women's Day is for women. Mother's Day is for women. As men, you only really get Father's Day. And men in relationships, like I said, aren't really appreciated as much. So the fact that you are doing your best, I want to say, well done, man. Congratulations, bro. You're doing your best. And because of that, it's already quite good. And the next thing I want to say is you do not have to pay her tuition fee, but you are paying half of her tuition fee. You are helping her with half of that, and that already in itself is enough. So your wife should kind of appreciate that. Next thing is, you guys are both adults. So in the case where you can't afford an expensive Christmas gift or a good enough Christmas gift, really, what is there to argue about or worry about? If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. As simple as that. There are people in other countries, in third world countries, who have bigger problems than worrying about Christmas gifts. There are kids in South Africa alone who don't even worry about Christmas gifts because they don't know where the next meal is coming from. So what I'm saying is that you and your wife are in a fortunate position. The fact that you have enough money for studies is a fortunate position in itself. Now, just because you can't afford a nice gift doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything. Right? It's Christmas. You want to feel that spirit. You want to feel that Christmassy spirit. So do something nice for your wife. There are many inexpensive gifts that you can buy. There are many acts of service you can do for her. Plan a massage, massage her feet, give her a pedicure, whatever, take her on a walk, go for a drive somewhere, have a picnic somewhere, cook her favorite meal, have a candlelight dinner, whatever it is. Get her some flowers, some chocolates. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can do some of her favorite things without spending money. You can do that. So it doesn't have to be expensive. It's just you guys are both adults. You guys both know that sometimes there are some things more important than a Christmas gift. And in this case, it's your wife's grad school tuition, because after she's graduated, she's gonna have you to thank. So just have that honest conversation with her. Tell her, you know what, I can't afford gifts this year because there's so much we're paying for, but I'm going to try and do something for you regardless. Um, I think that's the best way of putting it. So yeah. Now on to the next story. Dear Dragon, my marriage ended this year and I was in a really bad place. I met a guy who helped me through and gave me a lot of emotional support. Well, man, that's great. That's great. I'm sorry that you're going through a divorce. It's pretty tough, but it's good to find like-minded guys and find other guys that can give you emotional support going through this. And I'm glad you found a friend to help you, and a guy maybe just to have a few beers with, and talk about your feelings and get through this. Let's continue reading. One thing led to another, and we have been sleeping together for the last couple of months. Well, I'm guessing who you must be a lady then uh, who met a guy, and now the two of you are engaging together. Look, you're single, he's single. Nothing wrong with that. I guess just take your time with it. Now let's continue reading. It's like a flip has been switched. I've never had any gay inclinations before, but this has been the most erotic fun I've ever had between the sheets, and now I'm terrified and suffering from anxiety about being gay. Wait. So, you're a guy, and he's a guy, and you guys are, you know, and you.
Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you?
Man, this is a man's genital, and you insert them into the intestine. Okay, they put the genitals into an excretory system. This excretory system is not designed to receive; it is only for exit.
Well, on that note, we thank you very much. That's all we have for you. Good morning. The morning continues.
You just do what you want to do. Carry on. Whatever makes you happy, bro.